we'll go through some photo simulations to show you. We have AT&T's design looks a little bit different than some of our partners. We have eliminated the need for the cabinetry. We have a smaller, streamlined antenna at the top. We are one of the carriers who, from a technical perspective, we are not proposing what's been referred to today as hoteling or co-locating. AT&T's installations are single carrier installations. We also have included some details about construction. When we met with the ANCs, there was some concern about the disruption that this program would have to neighborhoods. We have also come up with a scope of work that reduces the construction timeline so that we're in and out of people's hair and they get the service without a lot of disruption. Next slide. This is a great review of what we've done to the network, right? So everybody's heard about spectrum auctions. Spectrum is not readily available. We can't just go out and grab more spectrum to solve this problem. We have repurposed spectrum. We have carved. We've added more macro cells. People that are involved with planning have seen us often to add additional macro sites in the district. We've also modified those to add as much capacity to them as possible. We've added more fiber. We've added more technology to it, and we still have the capacity problems. So the answer to that problem is to add small cells to bring the frequency and the coverage down closer to the end user, so that you get ultra low latency and the capacity that we need to run not only stream whatever it is that you like to watch, but so that as we move to autonomous cars and trash cans that tell you when to empty themselves, so that they have the service that they need as well. Next slide.
So I'm sorry, I'm breaking my own rule. But we have a question from a committee member. Essentially, you're saying now we've got to go to item number 4. Can you clarify items numbers 1, 2, and 3? Be a little bit more.
My question was, what is spectrum? What is that?
Sure.
I don't know what.
So I'm
sure it's all making up to your point, but it doesn't.
Yeah. Not a problem. I'm not an engineer, so I'm not going to get super technical, but what I'll tell you is, right, so the FCC auctions off spectrum, right, and that's what we're in the business of, but it has limitations, and you can only do so much with the spectrum that you have. And so then you have to...
Spectrum is radio frequency spectrum, correct?
Correct.
So the amount of bandwidth...
The actual amount of bandwidth.
...in radio waves that you can transmit.
That's right. And so once you've exhausted what you have, you go to technology solutions, and so the industry has gone from 3G to 4G, made advances in the type of technology that are at each individual cell site. We've added capacity to those cell sites, but we've reached the technological kind of end, right? And so what we need to do is bring the spectrum and the resources down closer to the users, right? And that's at number 4. That's the idea of deploying small antennas closer to the user at a higher frequency. More. No problem. Next slide. Right, so this is just kind of driving home what we just talked about, right? Bring them down closer to the user. While we don't have a photo simulation of what a wireless access point from Octo would look like, that's the general setup, right? Above the light is our radio antenna. Mid-pole, you could do the Octo wireless access point. Next slide. This is a photo simulation of what AT&T's proposed installations would look like. Above the luminaire, you have the radio and antenna equipment. We use no pole, no mid-pole cabinetry. That's not part of our design.
To clarify, there is one small piece of equipment that is on the exterior of the pole, which is the
Power meter.
So there's a small power meter required by APCO to be placed on the exterior of the pole, correct?
That's correct. So this was AT&T's proposal for a new pole design. This is different than what was proposed in the guidelines. We proposed what we would refer to as a slick stick or a slim line pole, where everything is included interior to the pole, with the exception of the Pepco meter, because they wouldn't let us put it inside. But this could be integrated, it could be shaped like the other poles around it, it could be fluted. This one is shown as straight line, as we discussed in our meetings. Interior to this pole, this is a 12-inch pole. Interior to this pole, we can work with Octo to come up with ways to either put their access point clearly to go banded on the outside, or we could work with them and the technical specs to put it on the interior of the pole as well, so we could integrate the wireless access point. Next slide. And this is just, we discussed about construction timelines and not being a constant disruption to the neighbors. You know, we want to make sure that people understand that this is not, you know, you build a macro site, you could be out there for months. That's not what we're proposing here. We can do it in stages and be in and out of some of these here, you know, intermittently. So that is the last slide. Again, we are here today, so we really appreciate, there have been lots of working sessions. Department of Transportation has spent lots of time with us, and we appreciate all of that. And I just want to urge, while I know that we are working on the guidelines and it is an iterative process, we have customers, and I'm sure they'll speak as well, we have customers today that have problems with the services that they're paying for, and we would like to bring them as swift of a solution as possible. Thank you.
Thank you. So this is your chance, because we're going to be the ones, and just to make sure everybody's on the same page. The guidelines will be adopted by the Public Space Committee. So if there are changes you would like made to the guidelines, right here, right now, with the 5 of us, is the time to articulate those.
And we have submitted comments, so the AT&T has submitted comments to the guidelines. We've submitted extensive comments to the guidelines. I can tell you that there are, 3 or 4 that I can explain briefly that are the most concerning. So there is a height concern in the guidelines. On one of the pages, the pole is referenced at 25 feet. Our installation on top of it is 5 feet tall, right? That's the radios and the antennas that go on top of it. And I apologize, our installation is 6 feet tall, right? But the actual pole itself, when we went out and did field investigations, was not 25 feet, it was 28 feet 6 inches. So by what's drawn in the guidelines, our installation would be fine. But when we went out to the field, those poles are slightly taller. So what we would ask was that it not be a 31-foot height limitation, but that it be that you cannot add more than 6 feet to the top of the pole. That way it would take care of any of those changes, from what's written in the guidelines to what is actually